Hey guys, it's Jeff, CC Mentor here on the YouTube channel, and wow, there's been a lot happening in the last 48 hours. I'm not going to do a full-on breakdown because I want to share something with you that I think is really cool that was turned on to me by a friend of mine. As opposed to a lot of these programs that we've been seeing that are kind of quick in, quick out, this appears to have multiple different levels of profitability. And it's a really cool platform. It's called BNB Capital. There's not a whole lot of people talking about it just yet. I wanted to get out here quickly, and I actually just did a loan with them, but there's a lot more to this process and a lot more options here. So I wanted to actually go through this live while I do it. And quite frankly, some of this stuff I don't have a lot of experience in myself. So I thought it might be beneficial to all of us if I record it. So because I only get a chance to record it the first time one time. So I've already gone in here under, well, basically, let me give you a breakdown. First of all, you've got loans, and you've got loans with different days, different periods of freeze. So where your funds are, you're basically on hold for 28 days, 21, 14, or 7. At the pace this is going, I can't imagine that it's not going to last a while. It's really more similar to programs like we've been promoting, like NRGY token and Peak DeFi, where there's a long-term project involved. I think there's a bigger picture here, but I haven't done a ton of research to see what that bigger picture is just yet. I just know that this is a really hot program right now. It just launched, I believe, just a few days ago or within a week or so. It started out here, I think it launched at like 3 cents a coin. My friend who got involved initially got in about 33 cents a coin. Now you can see it's up to $1.18. Who knows where it's going to go from here. But what you have here is a loan platform, in addition to an instant rebate that allows you to then take the tokens that it gives you as part of the loan, and then you can stake that, and then you can actually use, it's got a cake token you can use to provide liquidity on Pancake Swap. So again, there's a lot to cover here, and there's some steps to it. I mean, you can, I suppose, just do the loan. You get quite a few extra benefits here for doing the premium, which is what I chose to do. I put in, as you can see over here, I put in 4 BNB for the loan. And so for that, I was credited 100 BCL, which is their native token, and for each of the BNB. So you can see also over here, there it is, I have now 400 BCL tokens. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go in, and there's 2 parts to this. So I'm going to go into active loans, and you can see here now that I have available for withdrawal that 42% rebate. So about 1.6, well, exactly 1.68 BNB. So then I'm just going to click on get a loan, and that should just pop my wallet up and add to it. I should have told you what was there. Actually, let me reject that. I'm going to show you what's in my wallet now. So, okay, so you can see I have 0.2738 BNB. So I just want to make sure that we're clear on what's going to happen here. So we're going to then get a loan. Go ahead and click on confirm for that little minuscule BNB gas fee. And then we should see 1.68 on top of that. There we go. Okay. So now if I look at my wallet, should be there. Yeah, we've added 1.68 to that. So you can see, all this instant stuff is really, really cool. They have a great bonus referral program that goes, multiple levels. I'm not going to get into all that right now. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go into staking. And I've only actually seen one person do this one time. So what I'm going to do is go to staking, and I'm going to do a couple of things. Actually, one of the things I want to show you is on Pancake Swap. This is not a token that you can just search right now, BCL. Let's see here. Go to, so if you just go BCL, it's not going to pop up. But if you come over here and you grab the token address, actually that's the pair address. Here's the BCL address is what I want to grab here. So this is going to allow me, so you can see the contract up here, BCL. I'm going to add that to Pancake Swap, and then you can see it's found it by the address. So I'm going to add that. And I believe there's a way that you can just click on add BCL to, get BCL, add BCL to MetaMask. I haven't explored every one of these things. I'll get into more videos as this thing progresses. But yeah, so bottom line here is I want to just show you the process. And so again, bear with me while I go through the process. So we're going to stake right now. All right, so we're going to add liquidity. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to add 400 BCL to the liquidity pool. Now what you have to do here is you have to, there we go, you have to add liquidity, you have to have an equal amount of BCL, an equivalent amount of BNB. So because it just gave me that rebate back, I have, it's going to cost 1.4683 BNB to do the stake, and I have 1.9, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that right now. And it's going to ask me to confirm that transaction for a whopping 15 cents here. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then once the transaction is complete, it should show up as staked. And then I believe what's going to happen next is I'm going to see some BCL LP, some cake tokens. Oh, you have to confirm this twice. Sorry, go ahead and, yeah, because there's two separate transactions involved. So we're just waiting for that to complete. Then once it's done, we should see things popping up here. There we go. Okay, so now you can see I have 24 BCL LP, so you know, the liquidity tokens on Cake. So now what I want to do is I want to go stake those. So I'm staking, let's see, do I need to go add here already? Okay, a little bit of a sidebar here, I'm just editing this piece in because I realized that I went through a process and then I didn't really explain a couple of things. And also I was a little confused about it too. So basically when you're adding to the liquidity pool, you are taking this BCL token and then an equal amount of BNB. You're creating a BCL LP token, basically a cake, you know, a Pancake Swap liquidity pool token for that platform. That's where the staking is taking place. So you convert that into, in my case, you know, you watched me do, it was 24 tokens. That came from the $400 that I got, you know, not $400, 400 BCL that I received for taking my initial loan. Remember, I went back here, I took a 4 BNB loan at 42%. They credited me 100 BCL for each of the BNB, plus then went to active loans. I can't do this again now, but I got back an obtained loan. This is a non-repayable loan, 1.68 BNB, and used that to come back and have the value to be able to stake in the liquidity pool. I'm hoping I'm actually making this more clear. You actually can buy directly on Pancake Swap. You can buy the BCL token and just stake it here. You don't necessarily have to go through the loan process, is my understanding, but I may be wrong about that. You might have to have it's worthwhile to have the loan. I mean, the extra credits that you get, you know, you can see that in addition to the 42% that I'm going to earn on the loan, under the staking pool now, you know, I'm going to be receiving $240 or 240 BCL per day, which is right now valued at $1.23 per BCL. Okay, and you can see also that this has kind of been churning up here since I first staked it. So I'll get into more videos with more details about some of these things as we go. I'll be staking some additional and, you know, really compounding this one because this seems like a really cool project. So I just wanted to insert that back to the video, and then we'll wrap it up in a minute. Okay, so now what I want to do is go in and I'm going to stake this amount, and I'm going to approve that. I'm going to go to, yep, we're going to do that again, 15 cent transaction. And now it should be telling me, okay, now I have to click on approve now that it's been staked. It's a two-step process, boom. And hopefully I did all this right. Okay, then I have to stake it again. Okay, there we go. Now this should do it. This should be the last step. Okay, again, a learning process. We're learning together. Appreciate your patience. Okay, so now you can see that the staking profitability is going to be 240 BCL per day. All right, so what is the cost of BCL? Well, right now it's already gone up even since this video to $1.22. So that's right now $240 and change per day. Let's see exactly what that is. We're talking about 240.2070 times $1.22. Now, obviously, this coin's going to go up and down, so that's almost $300 a day just for staking basically 2 BNB. And right now, you can see that it's already starting to accumulate that. So that's how that works. It looks like, okay, I guess everything did stake. So yeah, I apologize again. This is my first time through this thing. So I just want to make sure, first of all, that I can show you how to do, how to do this. And yeah, there is a little bit more of a process, but these are the kind of things that if you learn these things, then you're going to be able to take advantage of more opportunities within the crypto space. And staking, yield farming, those are some of the big things that you can do to make passive income. And this seems to be a great program right now to be able to do that. So, you'll be able to take these BCL tokens, go out and exchange them on Pancake Swap. I'll just show you that real quick. I think I can do that really easily. Let's exchange this from BCL. I'm going to add that. We're going to put in here, boom, 240, select currency. If I was just to turn this into, say, BNB, that would be almost a full BNB. If I wanted to turn it into USDC, I could do it that way. And then be $290. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to connect my wallet to this and make that exchange. I'm going to go ahead and let that pull up a little bit. But yeah, that's the bottom line, is $240 a day. Well, I can't actually do it right now anyway because I won't have it until tomorrow. But yeah, that's how we're rolling. So, all right, well, look, I know the video was a little bumpy, but at the same time, this is my first time doing this after only watching a video one time, seeing somebody else do it. I wanted to make sure that you understood how to do it. And yeah, so we're good to go here, I think. So this is CC Mentor. I think that's it for right now. I'm going to give you some updates on some other things that are going on, hopefully a little bit later today or tomorrow. But bottom line is check out BNB Capital. My link is down below. Once again, I always want to say this. I always want to say that when you get involved with programs like this, I don't consider this to be, it doesn't look like one of the quote-unquote casino game type of structures that I've been talking about recently. It does look like a legitimate staking opportunity, and the coin price is going up. It's got an actual coin on an exchange. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be perfect and that everything couldn't just go to zero at some point. But at least there are some multiple avenues for generating revenue here. So with that, I'm going to leave it to your decision to make your own educated decision. Do your own due diligence if you choose to. Check the program out. My link is down below, and I look forward to catching you guys on the next video. CC Mentor here. This is Jeff. Peace out. See ya.